Assalamu alaikum, candidates and pre-candidates. Welcome to our lesson today. And our lesson today we will be talking about the conditional sentences. Yesterday I was able to take you through the use of should and could. And I was happy with the majority of you because some of you did the work and I marked the work. According to how you performed, I was happy that most of you were able to understand the explanation that I gave yesterday. So sit back, relax and enjoy. Listen carefully to this lesson. It's a very, very important part of English, and it's an area that most of the learners do confuse whenever it comes to exams. So what's a conditional sentence, or what is a conditional sentence? Or conditional sentences are sentences in which one thing must happen for a second one to happen. So there is a condition that is given here. One thing must happen for another one to happen. So if that thing does not happen, it means the other one will also not happen. So it is a condition given that one thing must, well, we have must, one thing must happen for a second one to happen. That is condition has to be met for something else to happen. There is a condition that is given, a condition that has to be met for another thing to happen or something to happen. Conditional sentences are also known as if clauses. If clauses. You can refer them as if clauses. There are three types of conditional sentences. We have got three types of conditional sentences. The first one is likely condition. Likely condition. The second one, unlikely condition. And then the third one, impossible condition. We have said we have got three conditions. The first one, likely condition. The second one, unlikely condition. And the third one is impossible condition. We will look at three of them and see where the difference is. So the first one, likely condition. It is also called probable condition. Probable condition. In this kind of a sentence, there is a possibility that an action will take place. In this kind of a sentence, there is a possibility given that an action will take place. The formation of these likely conditions. In a sentence, we form a sentence by using if together with the present symbol and will. Example in a sentence, if I sing, they will clap. If I sing, they will clap. So there is a condition here which shows that there is a probability, there is a possibility that an action will take place. With this person, if I sing, the action that will take place is that they will clap. If you eat, you will grow. If you eat, you will grow. A condition given. You eat, you grow. If you eat, you will grow. If we play, we will win. If we play, we will win. Another one is the unlikely condition. Unlikely condition is like the opposite of likely condition. Just the opposite. It is also called improbable condition. Remember this one you have said it's a probable condition. So this one is improbable condition, meaning that is the opposite of this one. In this type of a sentence, an action is not likely to happen, but there is still a small possibility. But there is still a small possibility. So in this place, condition you have said that in this type of a sentence, an action is not likely to happen. It's not likely to happen. There's no action that is likely to happen. But there is a small possibility that it will happen. Let us see how it is formed. The formation of this unlikely condition is use of if together with the past symbol and would. Use of if, past symbol, and would. Example in a sentence. If I sang, remember I said it's the past sense. If I sang, they would clap. If I sang, they would clap. But two, if you ate, you would grow. If you ate, you would grow. So here, an action is not likely to happen. If I sang, an action is not likely to happen, but there is that possibility. There is that small possibility that it will happen. Number three, impossible condition. Impossible condition talks about action that cannot happen. This one we have said it can happen. There is a possibility. But this one now, there is no possibility. It cannot happen. It can't happen. The action cannot happen. Why? Because the opportunity has passed and it cannot be reversed. In this case, the action cannot happen because of one reason. The opportunity that it was given to happen has already passed. And that opportunity cannot be reversed so that it can happen again. So how do we form these sentences? We use if with past perfect together with would have. If past perfect together with would have. Example in a sentence. If I had sung, they would have clapped. If I had sung, they would have clapped. So it means here this person did not sing. This person did not sing, so they could not clap. If you had eaten, you would have grown. If you had eaten, you would have grown. So this person did not grow. Simply because he had not eaten, the action did not take place and the opportunity has passed. Lastly, we have if. If we had played, we would have won. If we had played, we would have won. So in this case, these people did not win. They did not win. Why? They did not play. And the action can't be reversed. So that one is under impossible condition. They did not win simply because they had not played. So those are three parts where we are talking about conditional sentences, which I've told you we have three parts. We have a likely condition, unlikely condition, impossible condition. There are three parts. As you are listening to the video, copy those notes. And where you feel like you don't understand, you are free. Now you have my number. You are free to ask any question. After this, I'm giving an exercise as we did yesterday. I'll just take a picture and send it to you. Around 15 questions. You attempt the exercise and then you send it back to me from just now. Then do exercise. I just ask candidates, those classmates who are still sleeping, who are not doing the work, kindly please, this is for your own interest. Do the work. Remember, the KCP is around the corner, even though we are at home. Thank you very much. May God bless you all. Assalamu alaikum.